This is a hole, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Let's Play with Weng. I am your host, SlickWeng. This is a hole right here. This is a hole where my bed used to be. Some people might even call it a crater. We are going to get this dang house secure today. Why? Because creepers are jerks. Yeah, total jerks. Laid down in my bed, and then Creeper was like, oh, let's snuggle. And don't ever snuggle with a Creeper. So good morning to you guys. I'm getting this recording started a little later than I had hoped. I have been working on this world since about 4:30 this morning, but it's now about 5:30. We were hitting all kinds of challenges this morning. Nether made computer crash and creeper issues, and yeah, it was just all bad. But the good news is we went ahead, we got the malm done. Yeah, that's right. If you guys recall from the last episode, mining all the palm, and now one word, which is malm. So today's challenge is going to be getting our house secure, because I am pretty much done with dealing with dang creepers and stuff screwing around in my house. That's right, you heard me. Putting my foot down. That's it. So we're putting our roof together here. And oh, by the way, using my new audio settings, so really I'd like to hear from you guys on what you think, if it's an improvement or not. We gonna need some coffee to finish this roof out. Oh, that's good coffee. I love coffee, and no, I don't love Starbucks. I think Starbucks is overpriced junk coffee. My personal opinion. You want to argue about it? You can, but whatever. Whoops. Oh no, we got that one right. So let's see here. I'm kind of stuck because there were things that I had done in the recording that, if you guys recall from my episode yesterday, well, the episode that wasn't an episode, I had done a bunch of work, but none of it recorded. So I'm kind of like, okay, did I talk about that already? I don't know. So I'm just going to assume that I haven't talked to you guys about anything. Whoops. These slabs, man, they just, for some reason, they don't like me all that much. I'm going to assume that I haven't talked about it, whatever it is going to be, and I'm going to talk about it. So check it out. What we are going to do, you see how long this stretch of roof line is? That's long, and that's boring, right? We don't like things to be boring. So along this big old long back stretch, I might put a couple little, I kind of want to say they're called dormers. I kind of think it's dormers. I kind of think. It's been a while since I've been in the construction biz, so forgot some of the lingo. But the other thing we are going to do, which is going to create some pretty cool interest, I think, we are changing the roof line when it gets over here to our tinker room. So this same slope is going to carry out this way, all the way, and then we are going to have this one, the peak facing that way, so the roof line will head this way, and they'll butt into each other. I also wanted to put like a covered patio here, so I don't know. I'm probably going to leave the roof line the way it is and then just do kind of a freestanding patio sort of deal. So anyway, I hope everybody had a great Father's Day. I know I did. Ended up going over to my dad's house, and we had intended to spend a bunch of time working on this Mustang that we've been restoring. That's oh god, I can't remember what year it is. I want to say it's either a 67 or a 68. But we've been spending some time doing that, and it's been a real project. One of those restorations where you really ain't keeping nothing original. This car's been driven hard and just thrashed. There's actually evidence that people have gone off-roading in it. So we figured, you know what, this would be a good car for us to just play around with and really just make pretty cool without worrying about sticking to the original car. So that's been fun. What we're working on now, we are replacing in old cars the steering mechanism. Without going into too much detail, steering mechanism is kind of old, and it's kind of like old cars kind of feel like you're driving a boat. So we are ripping the entire front end out of that thing. I mean, blow torches and everything, and putting in a modern suspension. We're basically putting the suspension in out of like a 2013 Mustang. So cutting all that and bolting it up and all that beautiful stuff. So that was pretty fun. We intended to work on it quite a bit, but best laid plans, man. Best laid plans. We ended up having to do quite a bit of cleanup, and then it was time to go swimming. And had my boy with me, and oh my God, he's never been a very good swimmer. So when he got into Grandma and Grandpa's pool, and he got to swimming with his little life jacket and everything, and once we kind of broke the don't hold on to me, just swim, oh my God, he couldn't keep his mouth closed because he was smiling so hard. He was just absolutely thrilled. So that was quite a joy for me, just to hang out in the pool and do that. So that was a really, I'm going to say that was a good day. In the words of Martha Stewart, it's a good thing, just like good coffee. Boom. Okay, so I'm trying to get this section of roof laid out for you guys so you can kind of get a feel. The other thing that I wanted to do is bring this peak on over so we can see where it's going to land. The unfortunate thing that I think I am discovering right now. Boom, boom, boom. Yep, you guys on the same level. Now why is that unfortunate? Because if I carry the same deal that we're doing here, this is going to end up being a lot higher. So, well, you know what? Here's what we do. Boom, 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 boom. I used to want to be an architect. I thought that would be a fun job. It's one of those kind of jobs you can do from home, kind of set your own hours. Do it anywhere in the world, and I mean, you get to design some cool stuff, and it was a whole lot better than laying block. I'll tell you that much. That was really where I started in the construction business, was laying block. And let me tell you, you don't want to be a mason. Nope, definitely not. Saw quite a few guys die of like lung cancer and things like that, breathing concrete dust, and I mean, these guys, these were big, strong men. They had strong hands. Never-ending story reference right there. Yeah, big guys, and just brought down because they were breathing too much dust. Backs all shot by the time they're 30. So, Yeah. Masonry, that's a tough gig. Um, I am... Oh, you know what? One thing that I did talk about on the video where the audio disappeared that I did still want to talk about with you guys. I recently watched a video put up by Aurelian. I'll put a link to the video in the description. But she talks about, because she's a full-time YouTuber, I believe. She talks about, people ask her, well, how do you deal with negative comments and stuff like that? And so it kind of got me thinking about my own channel. And first and foremost, I'm very glad we don't have a problem with negative comments on this channel. Very glad about that. So I thank you guys for the positive support. The nice thing is, our channel, well, I'm not going to say the nice thing. The fact of the matter is, my channel is a little too small to draw the attention of any trolls, really. So that's one facet of that. But one thing that I wanted to talk about was one day when we do get big enough and we do start drawing the attention of trolls and things like that, and folks who just really just feel like making somebody feel bad, I want to ask one thing of you guys. Do not engage. Okay? I don't want you guys to go getting in internet arguments with total strangers. Though, I do definitely appreciate the sentiment of wanting to stick up for me. But doing enough, I've done enough moderating on forums and things like that. Nothing good comes of that. There's an old saying, and pardon my French, children, cover your ears. The reason you don't wrestle with pigs is the pig likes it, and you end up smelling like shit. And that is very true of arguing with internet trolls. Because at the end of the day, you're going to end up smelling like shit, and that is exactly what they came for. So that's one thing. So in the future, when we are big, please don't bother messing with the trolls. If it's a bad enough comment, I'll probably just delete it and move forward. It's just not worth it. The other thing, I sent Aurelian a message because the video, I guess, that had actually fired her up enough to put out one of those hey, don't be a dick videos. I guess it was one of her friends that had made a video. So she didn't say who the friend was, what video it was, anything like that. So I shot her a message. I'm hoping that she reads it and gets back to me. Because I like to think I am positive enough, and you guys are positive enough, that we could find out what video this is, and we could go on there and show tons of love. Not fake love, obviously, because frankly, if we were to get to the video and it was just, totally not my thing, I'm not going to say a bad video. There's no good or bad when it comes to videos, because that's really all just a matter of opinion. I would like to think that we are positive enough that we could go on there, and if we enjoy it, we could share some serious love for it. Because you know what? It's just like in regular life, going through your day-to-day life. When someone's just a total jerk to you, that can really ruin your day. And I want you guys to imagine being someone who has put a lot of time, put a lot of energy, because I mean, doing this YouTube series stuff, it ain't cheap, and it ain't something you can just do in a quick little 10-minute span and go about the rest of your day. I think my example of that is I'm getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, so I have time to do this. You know, if you were to put a whole bunch of time and energy into something, and somebody just came along and just totally torpedoed you, it'd make you feel pretty bad. But at the same time, while we have that going on, if other people were also on there and just lifting you up, you know, so let's say it's your day-to-day life and somebody came along and said, hey bro, you look like dog turds. Your face is ugly as hell. That makes you feel pretty bad. But if, say, like 3 other people during that day went, hey, man, that's a great looking shirt. You look good today. Something like that. It'll, in your mind, it'll probably totally wash out the negative comments that you received. So just keep an eye out. If I manage to get a response from Aurelian, which honestly I'm not too terribly optimistic for, just I got to imagine she gets tons and tons of messages and stuff to sift through, and she's managing a channel and all of that fun stuff. But hopefully if she gets back to us, I can put a link to that video in the description. And if it's not this video, it'll be the next video maybe. And we can go on there and show a little love. I would love to support some up-and-coming YouTubers, some folks that are just getting established and things like that. I've been actually poking around for a couple channels that I could follow. That would be pretty fun. So if you guys have any channels that are pretty small that you really like and think I should check out, please leave me a comment. Let me know. Let me know, because that would be pretty cool. Just like I think you guys will one day be able to say, yeah, that's SlickWeng. I was subscriber number 4. It's kind of a hipster's thing to do, but that would be a cool thing. Still, I say that'd be badass to be able to go, yeah, I was there from the beginning. So, yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool. I am going to do some more of this grunt labor here on the roof, because I'm sure this is getting a little boring for you guys, and there's only so much rambling of mine you guys can listen to about different issues. So I'm going to work on this roof, put a little bit together, and I'll be back with you guys. Alright guys, welcome back. That's a lot of palm wood. Got this thing pretty much dialed in, so we do have this big old crazy long slab. So we might, I'm kind of thinking maybe we pop a dormer in like this area, but I want to finish putting everything together and get the house pretty secure. I did have to cut into my favorite cherry tree. The good news is I was able to really just trim it up. Yeah, that looks a little better. I think. I don't know. I'm probably be shearing some leaves and trying to shape it back out, but you know what? Let me do this while I'm here. We should use our shears, because we're going to need to put these things in other places. Yep. Pop you here, and you. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. And let's put you there. And one there. One there. Yeah, well, looks okay. Looks okay. This is pretty chopped up. We could spend all day on trees trying to make them look natural. So check this cool roof line out. I don't know how well you can see it because we do have a lot of trees, but we've got 1 roof line, 2 roof line, 3 roof line. boom, and then this little guy. And check this out. I was thinking I was going to have to do this a little bit different way, but watch. Let's get you, and you're already there. Okay, so watch this. Boom. Okay, so we have this little slab gap, and I was thinking I was going to have to make little posts out of the marble to fill those in. Cover. Boom. Look at that. That's super cool, right? Right? That is pretty cool. So that lets us fill it completely in with all the micro blocks. So being that we're a little resource hungry, just because I don't want to spend all my time just running around gathering resources, I'd like to build things and move forward and all that. We can use micro blocks. So for every block of marble I get to put down 8 little covers. Pretty slick. As SlickWeng. Oh, like that little tie-in? Alright, that is pretty close to all the time that I have. Video's a little shorter than what we're used to. But I do need to head upstairs. I do need to take a shower. And I do need to get ready to go to work. So, yeah. That's all going to happen. But I think we've made some pretty damn good progress. I'm going to put some glass in here. I've already got our doors. Need to decide on a material for our front entryway. And you know what? I think I want to put a porch. I think I want to put a porch here. We're going to go need to get some dirt from somewhere and do a little more terraforming. Probably fill this little pond in and this crater here. We're probably going to get the dirt from this, because I think this needs to get pushed back. A big slope against your house, man, that's just bad voodoo. Good hard rain, this bad boy going to wash through, and it's going to knock our garage over. But I'm going to say that about calls it. I do need to spend some time in the nether, gathering up some more, we got some ardite, which I managed to find a little bit of that, so let's throw that in there. I had to kind of do a quick ditch job because we were trying to empty our inventory when we had creepers running around, so that was just bad voodoo. Nope. Nope. Where you at? Where you at, dog? I thought you were going to be in here, but I don't see you. You in here? You're not still in my inventory, are you? Oh well, either way. So we are going to need to spend some time in the nether, get some pretty cool tools going, and yeah, rock and roll. There it is. So I spent a whole buttload of time in the nether this morning trying to find a way to get into a good open area so I could just fly around and then just pick off the cobalt and stuff that was at the surface. But managed to find a couple pieces of ardite, and that was about it. But thank you guys very much for watching. We are gonna have this house rockin' and rolling here next episode. Next episode, roof done, and probably won't start dressing it up yet because I'm gonna want to get our machines going, and we're probably gonna put them probably in this wall, and I'll probably put some in this little room right here. So this will be like your real quick. Maybe I put our clay generator on this wall, and maybe I don't know, something else over here. But that is going to do it for me, guys. Thank you very much for watching again, and like, comment, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. I am thinking about doing a Watch Dogs series, so let me know. I don't have the game yet, but it looked pretty cool to me. Let me know if you guys have played it, what you think of it, and maybe you can sell me on it. Maybe you can push me over the edge there. Alright, guys. We're going to call it. And I will see you guys in the next episode.